Here I am standing in this beautiful kitchen of the Princess Margaret Home Lottery Showhome. What I want to show you is some really incredible spaces we've designed at this house. The kitchen, the primary bathroom, and this great bar. Where we're designing a kitchen, it really is about the lifestyle and the preference of the client. So when I choose a quartz countertop, it's for someone that really likes the look of natural material but doesn't want to have to worry about etching and staining and things like that. They just want an effortless countertop. When picking the stones for the house, we used these 3 quartz for the kitchen. So we have the white, the black, and the natural. The natural stone really brings in a lot of the detail from the outside of the house as accents. The kitchen has a lot of focal points, and this wall you can see from all the way across the house. So I did it in this dark black finish, and the leaded glass takes on the theme of a Tudor style house. And I did the white subway tile in the back and all the way up so the leaded glass pops. Now, part of the black came from this Caesarstone countertop because I wanted to be seamless, all this black. And this really has a gorgeous vein running through it. So I chose this one because it's probably the most impactful when you look at it. You just have that beautiful vein that's framed by the hood. The hood has that feeling of that Tudor detail, which we see on the outside of the house. And this is all Caesarstone, so it looks like a limestone from the outside of the house. You know, having a quartz countertop is so practical because you can do anything on it. You can put food on it, drinks on it, and really is going to look good from the day it's installed to many years in the future. Now the island, I did a lighter color, and when I'm planning the kitchens, if I'm going to use 2 materials, I really like a lot of contrast. This is a quartz, and it has a little bit of gray and green in it. And I chose that because that's a color that I wanted throughout the house. So we started with these 2 stones in order to pick the colors of the cabinets. And then because the kitchen is not cut off from the rest of the house, we have the pantry wall, which gives you some division. The flooring had to go all the way through, but this can be a messy area. So I did this carpet inset with the Caesarstone quartz from the countertop. It's really practical. It's not going to wear out. And it really defines the island. I just love the way it looks. I used the black faucet as accent from this black, and even the light fixtures have the black. So it looks almost effortless, but there's a lot of thought that goes into the planning of a kitchen like this. The rest of the quartz and the porcelains are throughout the house, and you can see when we selected them, there was a color palette that went through the house to create a consistency and a point of view. The primary benefit of the porcelain is the heat resistance. That's great if you are someone that likes to put something hot down on it. So I don't personally do it, but some people will take a hot pot and put it on the counter. So the porcelain is perfect for that because it's resistant to heat. Well, fireplaces are typically a focal point in most rooms, but this one really is a focal point because you can see it all the way through the house. And I want to do this wallpaper. I love these wallpapers with the flowers and the birds. So I just did the chimney breast on this, so this becomes art in itself. And we were thinking of hanging a piece of art on it, but I thought, no, it's so beautiful the way it is. Let's just leave it unadorned. The porcelain is great for fireplace walls because it's not affected by the heat. And we did a classic design, but in a modern way of just stepping. It's quite an easy way to do it because you're not sort of mitering all the pieces. You're just stepping them up, but the color goes all the way through here. The primary ensuite is like a mini spa. We started with the porcelain and it had a little bit of green in it, which is a color that goes throughout the house. And then that was the starting point for the floor where we did the white and the jade green mosaic, and really it tied it in beautifully. There's a lot of focal points in this room actually. So we have this island. We clad this in the Caesarstone porcelain. We've done it in 3/4-inch slab. The porcelain's a little lighter, so it was a little easier for the drawers and is all mitered, so it just looks like a big block of stone. And then we have the wine fridges, which are painted in the green. The lights are on now, so it's so convenient. But the real feature is this long channeled banquette with the drink tables and the swivel chairs. And this is just such a great place to hang out. During the whole setup of this house, everybody would congregate in here. It was a magnet for this space.